Durag Diaries, and today we're coming to you with some transfer news. Leroy SANE to Spurs on a free. Who knows? Sky Sports have reported that Spurs are emerging as one of the top candidates and destinations for Leroy SANE upon his contract running out at the end of June. Now, before we get into any of that, make sure you smash the likes on this video, subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 2K, so all your support is much appreciated. But Leroy SANE, a player who I very much like and Premier League fans should be familiar with. He's a player that was playing at Manchester City for many years before departing back to Germany after coming here from Schalke, and has had I don't want to say it was an amazing time at Bayern. He's obviously won a few trophies, had some successful years, but he's had a good time at Bayern. Sort of last year was actually his best goal scoring season within the league at 11 goals. We know prior to going into there, SANE was a high goal scoring player, but he's always been a bit up and down with injury during his time. Now, let's have it right. This is very much a Spurs deal. This is a player that's available on the free. Yes, his wages and signing on fee might cost a pretty penny, but you can offer him 250k a week when you haven't got to pay no fee. We know that the one place we are weak is on the wings. We need someone that's multifunctional, play left, play off the right. And look, we can send Tel back to Bayern and get a better replacement. Like, it only makes sense to make this deal happen. He's a creative player. Obviously, again, like I said, he could play off the right. He can play off the left. Last season sort of switched in between both positions. But we all know the quality is proven. He's also got that experience. He's how old is he now? 29 years old. 29 years old. He's going to be turning 30 next year. So he is in the latter stages of his career, but he's not lost that step of pace. Still at a good level. Still showing that he can perform in the Bundesliga, but not just there, in the Champions League too, with him scoring a few goals this season. But more than anything, I just need a player who I know is going to give me good quality. I just need something that's not potential. I need a player that's not potential for once. Spurs have got too many young players in this team. A 29-year-old and experienced player comes in, brings a culture of a winner. We've just won our first trophy in 17 years. It's now important to capitalize off that. Sorry, look. Can't even speak English now. This is what happens when you're doing too much streams and videos. You just start getting convoluting yourself, as Hooks would say. But we need someone who's got experience of winning, someone who's done it year in, year out. And he's done that at Man City. He was there for the treble, the 100-point season. Then went over to Bundesliga again, had amazing years under Hansi Flick, had great years. He had a great year under company, but also Thomas Tuchel. Was it Thomas Tuchel? I'm pretty sure he had Thomas Tuchel time. Am I bugging? Not Thomas Tuchel. Nagelsmann. I'm bugging people. Sorry. Julian Nagelsmann had years underneath him, so he's played under multiple managers and usually been favored as one of the first options during his time at Bayern. Now, for Spurs, he automatically starts better than any other winger that we've got now. Wouldn't be my first option, no doubt about it. If Spurs want to go get someone, a proper winger, you go spend 50, 60, 70 million on a player. But this player comes in for free, higher wages. I just think it gives us the option to then go sign another winger or someone who can play in the strike/wing at a higher cost. Because we're not spending money on two wingers, spending 60 and 60, then we can't sign a central midfielder. So you get someone in for free. Can't even lie, there's other central midfielder for free that I'm going to be talking about in another video. Keep an eye out. Man like Angel, you know. Yeah. But just feel like this is a perfect move for Spurs. Make it happen, Levy. Make it happen. Paratici, because he has returned. Now that the Don has returned, we know that negotiation is going to be a lot more swift with these types of players that are of a certain caliber. Paratici can reel them in and sell them on the project of Spurs. Got Champions League football. We know that Sane is going to be looking to play at the Champions League level because he's done that for the past 8 years. Players like that are not going to drop below that level and go to another club who's playing Europa League. So now that we're back into the Champions League, it gives us the option to go and get that done. But yeah, man, look, this is one to look out for. Sky Sports have reported that Spurs are one of the key players involved in this deal. So look out for it. Keep an eye out. Leroy Sané, he may be on his way to Spurs. Who knows? But if you want to know more transfer news, more things to do with Spurs, and any updates at all this summer, make sure you subscribe to your boy on Durag Diaries. Follow the socials below. And also, if you want to show your extra love, you can buy me a coffee by scanning that QR code. Big up to the people watching. Big up to everyone that tuned in. And big up to all the members inside. Road to 2K. We're real close. Peace.